As the crisis of public confidence deepens in Minneapolis, we are watching two hearings in the courts. In the wake of yet another fatal shooting by federal immigration officers, Minnesota is challenging the unprecedented surge of ICE agents, and state and local officials are also insisting on the preservation of evidence. CBC's Katie Simpson is inside the courthouse in Minneapolis.
We're inside the federal courthouse right now where two key hearings are going to happen, but just moments ago, a large group just walked into the court. I'm going to take a step out of the way. It's a group here showing support for an individual who just turned himself in. What I'm told by one person who's here, these are family and friends and supporters of a man, an American citizen, who was, I am told, possibly detained by ICE, but he was an American citizen, and then there was some sort of interaction, and he's now facing an assault charge, and he's coming to turn himself into authorities. And we saw this large group come to the courthouse together. Some people are in tears, some people hugging. It's a very quiet scene inside this courthouse right now. We're allowed to be here. The American rules here, or the rules of this courthouse, is we can be in here. We're allowed to film in here. And we can hear people saying, "Stay strong." They're shouting to their loved one, to their family friend, who has now gone through security and has gone on inside the building. I don't think anyone from the family wants to speak to us at this point, but that is the preliminary information we have about what's going on inside the court at this moment. In another courtroom, there is a hearing that is just getting underway that has to do with state and local officials. They're suing the Trump administration, arguing that the surge in ICE officers in this community, that it's actually a violation, it's a constitutional violation. It violates the state's rights to sovereignty, that essentially the surge in ICE agents, the 3,000 officers that are on the ground here, that they're actually, in fact, it's an occupation. The Trump administration is arguing against that, but that is going to be taking place right here. So while this is going on right now, we've got that other court hearing. There's another court hearing, Hillary, where state and local officials are suing the Trump administration again, or the federal law enforcement officials, to make sure that they preserve evidence in this case. So these are two sort of high stakes arguments that are going to be taking place today at this courthouse. This all comes as Donald Trump announces someone new is going to be leading the ICE operations here on the ground. A note announcing on a post on social media, Tom Homan, who currently acts as the border czar. Canadians will know him quite well, given all of the tensions around the Canada-US border and the allegations the Trump administration has made about the safety of the Canadian border. He is now coming in to lead the operations. And it begs the question, if the Trump administration is pleased with the way things have been going here in Minneapolis, then why would you have a change in leadership? That's a key question in this moment. But the backlash has been growing, obviously, in the wake of the the immigration enforcement operations that have been taking place here for weeks now, the killing of Renee Good in early January, and then the killing of Alex Pretti, which happened over the weekend. And so, Hillary, those are two sort of key high-profile events that are happening here at the court. But the scene that we just saw here, it sort of speaks to the sort of broader sort of tension and emotion in this community. The ICE operations are touching so many people in this community, affecting so many different aspects of life. And you know, we're seeing it play out in real time here in Minneapolis.
The CBC's Katie Simpson at the courthouse in Minneapolis.